just take some stuff down there and see who wants to play.
Well, let's start with some small, medium canvases, and then when they get the flow, we'll go big.
Remember, Louie is the rescue from the Deepwater Horizon oil.
Right. Okay.
And I can make some space.
Hey, all right. Back at the Dolphin Research Center.
The dolphins. Who wants to go first? You, Lou? What do you think, buddy? You want to go first? Yeah, I'm volunteering. Okay.
All right, let's see
All right,
here.
we got this.
And the paint is where?
The paint is, what do we do with the paint?
Do you want to
Now,
try
what do you want to
Sumi
try?
first?
Yeah, let's do
Sure,
it.
you hold that.
Okay.
Let's try Sumi first.
Target pull or anything. Right there. You're not going to get it. I don't want to lose this brush, man. Target pull, please. Yeah.
Actually, I'm donating that one to you guys.
Thank you. Look out, bud. Get it back. Okay, hang on. I don't need your tail to help me. I think he wants you to do his tail. He's like,
Maybe.
sitting here. Good boy, Dave. Look, is it funny? You think it's funny? You got it, buddy. Good job. There you go. Get it, Lou. Get it, Lou. Put your mark on. Good. Thank you for giving it back that time. Ah, you gave it back. I appreciate it. Got it, Lou.
Come on, Lou. Get it. Yes, baby. Yes.
Yeah, you got it.
But you meet people, and immediately there's that synergy between you. And he says, towards the end, he said, you know, one day I'm going to be a famous artist. And I went, yeah, uh-huh. And I said, one day I'm going to be a famous dolphin guy. And he said, yeah, uh-huh.
Sure.
But you know what? Here we are.
All worked out.
And we couldn't be any happier.
Listen, you know, like Jimmy Buffett, we have a lifestyle brand. This is our life, and it happens to be the same thing that we love. I mean, we wouldn't do anything different. You know, I like to make art, be creative. I love nature. Mandy protects the dolphins and the ocean and the animals. We've been on the same wavelength since we started over a lot of years ago. And we've seen a lot of changes, some good, some not so good.
Yep.
But we've hung together. We've been best friends ever since. We've done some cool stuff. Remember the Wyland Foundation Awards?
Absolutely.
We
And
gave
that was
all
so much fun.
all these kids that wrote essays and poems and created art and murals at their schools for the International Year of the Oceans. That was 1998. My foundation and I, and with the support of Mandy Rodriguez and Dolphin Research Center, we went to 50 states in 50 days. And we gave out, I think, 34 different awards. We flew all the kids and their parents in. It was like the Academy Awards for underwater arts and science for schools and kids. And, you know, remember Jeff Bridges was there and Bo Bridges?
I remember I sat right near them.
Oh, yeah. And
I
so we
also
honored
sat
Lloyd
in
Bridges.
between all the Baywatch people.
Oh, yeah. Baywatch
That
was
was a
there.
lot of
Brooke
fun.
Burns, yeah. So everybody came out for this. A lot of Hollywood stars came out and put some light on these kids. And, you know, what we really are concerned about is protecting the future. And if you want to do that, you got to get the kids involved. And nobody does it better than this guy right here.
No, I take that back. What he does on a daily basis is educate the masses. I'll educate one person at a time, and I'm okay with that. But when he does a mural, for example, and by the way, I don't know if you know what it takes to do a mural. I have been in a lot of them, but this guy's got the eye. One time we were in Maine, and he said, come on up here to the scaffold and tell me if this dorsal is okay. And I said, Wyland, I have to be 5 blocks away in order to do it, because this thing was
Oh, the blue
massive.
whale, yeah.
The blue whale.
Life-size blue whale.
And so what he does with those murals and what those murals do is educate the masses, and it brings awareness. Look, we don't care if you fall in love with marine mammals because the way they jump, not a problem. Because they're gray, they're blue, whatever it is, just fall in love with them because they need our protection. It's as simple as that.
So
we
true.
can't go on just slaughtering marine mammals and throwing garbage in the ocean and doing all of that, because it's not going to last very long.
Well, and you see a whale, and you see a dolphin here, you never forget it. It gets into your DNA and it stays with you throughout your whole life. So every single kid, whether I'm painting with kids or Mandy and Linda and his team are educating them about dolphin and science and nature and conservation, those little seeds that we plant, those seeds we plant in the hearts and minds of our youth, they bear fruit later, and the kids never forget it. That's why we take the time to do that. I remember in first grade, I had an art teacher put some light on me, said, hey, I'm an artist too, and you want to draw after class? And we drew for an hour, and my art teacher in first grade said, Wyland, you could be a great artist. I kind of perked up, and I always remembered it, and I said, that's probably the best investment that I'll ever make, that we'll ever make, is putting light on that kid. When I see a young artist, I draw with them. I don't care if I'm on a cruise ship or here with the dolphins. I'll draw with them a little bit, and I'll encourage them. And a lot of those kids grow up to be professional artists. And even if you're not an artist, art is important because it inspires creative thinking.
Art is a language.
Yeah.
You don't have to speak this particular language to appreciate art.
It's the first language.
Art. It is the first language.
Yeah, I mean, artists like me now are not different from the artists that painted on the sides of caves, and communicating the beautiful animals and the history of humans. Art and music are the most powerful mediums on the planet. And then you combine that with science and nature. And I'm a diver. I've been diving the oceans here in the Keys and around the world. So to be able to take that beauty and be able to creatively produce art, and now again with these beautiful dolphins, it's powerful stuff. And what's great too, I mean, for the art collectors, this is one of the most unique things in the world. They can buy a piece of art that a human did and a dolphin artist. I mean, and that's incredible.
It is amazing. And look, if you don't take anything away from this other than, if we can do it, that next generation can do it as well.
Yeah, they can probably do it better. They can probably do it better, and we want that. Yeah. I really want to see these kids excel, what Mandy and I have done, but we want to create a legacy for art, conservation, community. And this town, Marathon, Grassy Keys, all the Keys are spectacular. But I love this guy. I've known Mandy for 50 years probably. And he's one of the first guys I met down here. I came down here on spring break, went all the way to Key West, but I stopped here and I said to myself, I could live in the Florida Keys. And now I do. So it's so cool.
And we're glad to. That was a special day.
Yeah.
Very special day. So again, you can do it. Oh, there goes somebody.
There goes a cool kid.
That may be the next generation who takes over for us.
Definitely. And
But
she's
it is
seeing these
important.
dolphins. So
It is
awesome.
important. We're going to leave this world to these youngsters. So we need to prepare them to do that. They can be the next Wyland, they can be the next Mandy, and carry the ball forward.
That's right. Yeah, we're ready to retire.
Yeah.
Artists never retire, either will this guy. Thank you, Mandy.
Yeah, the paintings that you saw today, the collaborations of the dolphins and Wyland, will be going up for sale. And it's something to, as Wyland said, this is purely unique. How many times can you purchase something that a dolphin and a famous artist have collaborated together?
Right.
So,
And we're not charging any more.
No.
So this is whatever I'm selling my paintings for, which is not cheap. But you really want cheap art? No, you want art that's created by a marine artist, human, and a dolphin artist. And anyway, we have the pictures to prove it. This was a great day, and we're not done. I'm going to paint a few more. I only get to do this every few years. So it's a great honor to be here at the Dolphin Research Center. I admire the work they do here, admire all the cool kids that get to come and enjoy this. But this is all about seeing these animals that will continue to be part of your life. Once you see one, you change. It changes your DNA. And I believe if every person, all 8 billion people, got to experience this, they would be better people and we need more of that.
So what's your next stop?
Next stop, let's see what I'm doing. I just did a mural in Cuba, my 103rd wall, my best one. He's Cuban, so we'll dedicate that to him. And I just painted that, and it definitely was the best of all of them. So, but I'm working on 100 monumental sculptures for 100 great cities. So I will do the third in the series will be unveiled here in a couple of months. And Dania Beach, Florida is going to get it. And it's beautiful. It's a beautiful green sea turtle, 20-foot bronze, with beautiful coral elkhorn, some of the coral that's threatened. So the timing couldn't be better, because public art really identifies great communities. And when there's a message behind the art, it's even more powerful. So I'm working on 100 of those. 100's my number, apparently. And I'm just going to keep making art that has the message of conservation and try to create a legacy for a clean and healthy planet, which is critical not only to the whales and dolphins and fish, but us. We need clean water. It's the most important issue of our time. And I believe artists and scientists working together for the big picture, this is the right time in history to take action. So thank you all for checking in here with Mandy and I. We're going to do more.